Hey gang, it's Menardo. It is 4:19 in the morning on Monday morning, and I've been sitting here playing online chess for a few hours. I've won a few, I've lost a few, and then I just started a game where I was white, made the first move. He brought his queen out. I made one wrong move. He brought his queen down, and in a very popular move that you fork your king in the rook, and he just started going to town taking my pieces, and I just could not recover. I kept chasing him with my queen to try and swap queens to get the damage to stop. And when it was all over, guys, he had, I think, 9 of my pieces, and I don't think I had anything but a pawn. He was up by like 17 points, just destroying me. And I took it personal because I thought he was being a real asshole. So you know what? I looked at the board, and I saw an opening. In 3 moves, I could check him with the last 2 pieces I had left if he didn't see it. And he didn't see it. And I mated him, shoved it right up his ass. Alrighty, gang, let's get into this game. I was mistaken. I was not white, I was black. And I made a mistake right off the bat. And this guy jumped on it. Alright, let's do the review. He starts off with a pawn to e3. And of course the game's telling me to block him with that because the game knows what's coming. The chess computer knows what's coming. Nope, I get aggressive. I do that. Big mistake. Every chess channel I watch says don't do this when he opens up with the diagonal queen. But nope, I forgot. And he came down and did the queen. Now, what's your move for that? Yep, every chess tells you to do this because you're blocking your square to save your king to keep you from check. Nope, I got aggressive thinking he was bringing the bishop down too, so I'll block his queen. Yep, your classic win in 4 moves comes out, takes my pawn. Guys, I sat here and studied this. There's absolutely nothing you can do here. You can either block it with your queen or block it with your knight. And so what did I do? Let's see what I did. I should have done it with the knight, but I did it with the queen. So of course he takes the rook. Now, I should have gotten my knight out of there, but by now I have to admit he's already pissed me off. So I bring the pawn up to block him so he can't escape. Okay, so what does he do? Yep, he takes another 3-point piece. Now, obviously when you're playing the game, guys, you don't get instructions from the computer. I should have blocked him, but the problem with that, guys, is he just takes that piece and he escapes. I'm thinking I had him blocked in. I should have went here and blocked him with my king. Again, another mistake on my part. He escapes. And this is where it just gets ugly. And I think this guy is now just deciding he's going to be an a-hole. There goes another point. I'm down 10 points already in what? 7 moves he's done? So I try and, put him in a nice L there with the knight. He moves out of the way. I bring the queen in to try and send some forks up there. Nope, he goes out there and crushes another piece. I'm at least able to swap that, so I finally have my first piece. And then what do we do now? Yep, he brings the knight out. I can't afford to sacrifice any more pieces, so I don't swap pieces. He comes down, puts me in check. I move my king out of the way. Okay, and now for some reason, I don't know why I didn't see this. I don't know why I didn't slide the rook over. Boom, there goes the rook. I'm just losing pieces like no tomorrow. And as you guys can imagine, I'm pretty pissed off by now. Pretty much, besides also at him, I'm pretty mad at myself. So I protect my rook. So I'm down to 3 pieces, guys. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got double the pieces. I'm down 13 points. Yeah, this is bleak. Here's the chess computer telling him he's got pretty much a 95% chance of winning this game. I mean, it's all white, okay? So what do we do next? Yep, he takes another pawn. He's up 14 points. No, the computer's telling me to do that. No, I can't afford to lose any pieces. I'm not swapping pieces. Okay, does he get the other pawn? Of course he grabs the other pawn. I'm now down 15 points. Now, I just wanted that to open up a lane. I'm just struggling here, guys, to come up with moves. All right, I'm just trying to move pieces around. I block his check. I'm not really worried about that pawn right now, but I do move it up some. Now, that was a mistake on his part. That was a huge mistake on his part, not taking that pawn. I think he didn't want me to slide one of them over and put him in check. So he slid past. He let the pawn slide past. Don't ever let a pawn get to your third row. And I bring it up. There's nobody going to take it from me unless he decides to move this pawn down and bring the queen over. But he can't because I've got it protected by my rook. Finally, I did something right, and he made a mistake. And that costs him later. It looks really innocent now, but that cost him later because he goes on another aggressive tear. He's going to bring this down and try and get me off this square by forcing me to move my rook. So I bring the queen over. Yep, he comes down and threatens my rook. I bring the rook up to threaten him, but I can't take him because he'll just take me with the queen. So now he puts me in check with the queen. I'm tired of this guy, so I'm going to block him with the rook. He moves the king out. I move the queen out, so if he brings the pawn down, I'll take his queen. But it's not going to be that easy. He brings a pawn down. Not really sure why he did that move. That didn't help many. I bring the bishop in to help make another focal point to back up my rook. Yep, he brings the knight down to take the bishop. I bring the bishop back because, of course, all he's got to do is slide a pawn down. Nope, he brings that rook in. That rook's not going to help him at all. I just needed to move to get something to move because I don't want to move any of these 3 pieces. All right. Do I take the do I take it? No, because I'll just lose it because I can't, it's not being defended by anything. So I just let, oh, I did take it. Okay. And he takes me back. I threaten his queen, and of course he slides over. Oh no, he doesn't. He goes back. He retreats, and that was a second mistake. He shouldn't have retreated. He should have came over here. So he retreats. I take it with the rook. So the rook is facing him. So he's got 2 options. He can retreat now, save the day, probably beat me in another 3-4 moves. So what does he do? Nope, comes down, puts me in check. But again, I've only got 2 pieces left, guys, to his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So now, does he finally decide to swap pieces? He should have. Yes, he does. So then I see it with the rook. So there we go, guys. I'm down to a rook. He's up 14 points. He's been up as high as 15. But let's see what happens next. I decide the only thing I can do is start taking some pawns. I bring that up there to try and get this free pawn, but no, he realizes that. And I start moving my king. I do a better job of my king than he does. He threatens my rook, so I retreat it. He brings the bishop down to take my but that's protected by the rook. I go up. He takes it. I take him back. Now, I've got 2 more pawns I can take. Guys, I'm just grasping at straws here. Yep, perfect move comes down and blocks me. I can't take either piece. So I threaten his bishop. come up, take his pawn. At least I get back another pawn. And yeah, there's nothing I can do about that piece. I bring my rook down to threaten his bishop. And I don't know why he did that move. That was just, I don't know why. He can't go anywhere with it. It's blocked. That was his worst move of the game. So for some reason, don't ask me why I didn't see the bishop. Because I realized, guy, with his rook behind his king, his rook can't help him on this side. Okay? He can't bring his king down. Kings can only move one spot because he's in check by my pawn. So that's why I slid my rook over. Instead of taking him, I slid my rook over. But I was hoping he would just think it was going to come over here and protect this. I was like, just please don't move any pieces besides a pawn. And there it goes, guys. Don't know what he was planning to accomplish with that. But the computer tells me to do it. Of course, I don't see that in the game, but I saw it. Boom, checkmate. And I got to admit, guys, yeah, that was the best feeling checkmate I've ever had in my life. That one was personal, guys. Down 13 points, and I won that game with only a rook on the board against 2 rooks, a bishop, and a knight. Yeah, I took that one personal, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's my most satisfying checkmate I've ever done.